Hello, 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 hello. Happy Saturday, smart people. How are you? How are you? How are you? I am Kyra Rénel, the CEO and managing consultant for the Kyra Company. I'm also the founder of the Smart CEO community. And about 5 years ago, we decided smart CEOs needed a place to be exactly who they were, smart enough to get in the room. And so along that journey, we've had a series of events and activities and have really deemed the Smart CEO community to be the place where CEOs come to learn, to collaborate, and to share opportunities. And this event coming up on 4424, so April 4th, 2024, goodness, 4424, is going to be nothing short of amazing. And so I'll say this for many of us, many of you, if you've been watching and monitoring the activity of the the Smart CEO community, um, we were holding this event live in Houston. Over the last 3 years, the Kyra company has been growing in our national footprint, very intentional growth, very intentionally. And one of the things we were thinking about as we were mobilizing this event and wanted to make sure that our partners, our speakers, our organization, our messaging, and our efficiencies were really maximized was we figured out that, and this might seem like, it's not rocket science. Why are we not hosting this completely virtual across every single platform that we have? And why are we not providing this asset to everyone in our network? And so, if you've been following the Kyra Company journey, we're doing business along the East Coast, along the West Coast. I mean, along the the middle of America and the Midwest, and obviously traveling from end to end, making sure that business owners have access to resources. And so, one of the things we wanted to do was expand that partnership. And so, we have partners all over the nation, major corporations and organizations that really do want to also be a part of what we're doing. Part of the work that the Smart CEOs do is we make sure that business owners are supported and that they have the right tools in three core areas. Those three core areas are people, profitability, and their processes. Their people, their processes, and their profitability model must be strong in order for businesses to achieve the level of success and, quite frankly, the level of visibility that they need. And so, as a business owner with about 20 plus years of corporate experience, I've worked in some of the largest organizations in the nation. And what I've learned is that those three areas don't change no matter the size of your organization. So, whether you're a solopreneur just getting started, or you're a business owner, you've been in business for a while, you're leading teams, you're leading organizations, you've got the corporate contracts, you're working on the federal level, whatever it is, your objective is to keep your people strong, your processes efficient, and your profit model solid. You want your profit model cycling consistently so that revenue is consistent, cash flow is consistent. And so I can I can go in a lot of different directions with that. I didn't come on this morning to do a session on business development, but absolutely, our Smart CEO community is chiming in. We have a 1,400 uh, with 1,400 people in our Smart CEO community right now on Facebook. Part of our leveling up in the Smart CEO community not only includes growing our open community, our Facebook community, but it also means growing our private community. Yes, there's a private space where we also do deeper work. And that is where our cohorts live. The Smart CEO accelerators live there. The capacity is our latest installment of our Smart CEO accelerators. We have some other things coming that will be just as impactful for different variations of business owners. But our learning happens in our private community. We will be sharing that with you on 4424. So on April 4th, which is next Thursday, we'll be sharing that with you during the summit. And so I want to also invite you to let's take a look. I want to educate you really quickly. And so I want to educate you on how you will access the summit. We've done a couple of things. One, the summit is now nationwide. You can share it, share the link, and invite your friends. You can learn and grow together. This is how we're going to do this. You can watch it across all of the platforms. You can watch it on my personal Facebook page, which is Kyra Rénel. You can watch it on the Smart CEO Facebook page, which is the Smart CEOs. You can watch it in the Smart TKC Smart CEO group. You can watch it on LinkedIn, and you can watch it on YouTube. We will be streaming across all platforms live simultaneously. The glory behind that is that there's no shortage of access to information. So guess what, Smart CEOs, your visibility just grew. Your access just grew. Your collaborative platforms and your ability to connect with others in a variety of ways just grew. And so where we would typically keep this in our cluster, we're now opening it up to the world. And so we're excited about that. So Smart CEOs, be excited about how big our splash is, our disruption. Nothing has changed about me. At my core, I'm a disruptor. And the goal is to make sure that the resources and the information get to the people. And so we are excited for you to experience the Smart CEO Summit in a whole new way. We have amazing speakers, and I'm going to give you the lineup that are going to deliver such exceptional information. You don't want to come without your notebook or your recorder so you can get the information. Throughout the session, throughout the summit, we will be dropping so much content and access to resources and tools. This is chock full. We will be asking you throughout the summit to share your contact information because we will be sending a post-summit toolkit. That engagement kit will have every asset you need. So I'm going to tell you what you've not seen online that's been happening behind the scenes are our partners that are coming to rally behind us. And so in addition to our phenomenal lineup of speakers, and let me just set it up really strong. This year, the conversation, every single conversation is loaded with wealth opportunities. And so our theme is there's wealth in every conversation. And so we're going to start the summit off, myself and my banking consultant. We will be starting off the summit showing you how, live, showing you how to build your collaborative community. This is an interactive summit. This is sit and get is not my world. You don't sit and get with me. You gotta sit and engage. You gotta do the work with us. That's why we do it the way we do, so that you can get the instant and instantaneous application in your companies, in your business, or in your planning process. Even if you're not a CEO, but you're trying to figure out how to level up and increase the performance in your organization. This is for you. All of this is transferable skills. My skill set came through my degree and my degrees, as well as my immediate application in the workplace. And I learned how to do what I do in the workplace. I then transferred that into the business. The acumen is what keeps me in alignment. I'm a professional. And so we're going to continue to deliver that level of support to you. So I want you to understand, no matter what seat you're sitting in right now, whether you own a business or not, that is not what this is about. CEOs run their worlds. You are responsible for leading the space that you occupy. That's who we're coming for, Smart CEO. So let me give you the lineup. So just a reminder, so on April 4th, which is Thursday, at 11 a.m. To 3 p.m. Central Time, we'll be in the Central Time Zone. You will be able to log in, start to finish, or come in where you're interested, but you're going to literally be fully loaded when you leave. All right. So wealth in every conversation. Myself and my banking consultant, whom really has helped me to level up over the last year and will continue to do so over the next several years as we're growing. It's just good to have somebody to think big with and do work your strategy with. And it is also very important that they are connected to the capital and the access to capital. We'll be showing you how to literally build your ecosystem. This is what we use to grow. That's number one. After that, we're going to give you a preview of what's coming in June. I can't wait for you to hear that. Smart CEOs, we've got something so phenomenal coming for you in June. We're excited about really blowing your mind with what's happening, literally blowing your mind. And so we'll have our partner on that's going to talk to you about that. I'm thrilled about you meeting Patricia Bailey. And then we're going to hear from the brilliance of Monty Hawkins, Jennifer Counter, and we're going to be talking about credit, good behavior or yours. And so Monty's really going to lay down the law from an advanced standpoint around personal credit. We're not talking about, oh, you need credit, oh, you need a good credit score. That's not the conversation this time around, guys. We've grown past that. We know the basics. We're taking it to the next level. We're going to talk about how leveraging your credit increases your ability to grow. What's your capacity builder for you, for your life, for your business, for your legacy? Monty's going to show you the pathway. And then we're going to be talking to Jennifer Counter, who cracked the business credit code on her own. Jennifer did the hard work of figuring it out because she needed to get something done. Now, this is not to exclude the men, but ladies, we know when we need to figure it out and get it done, we will get to the end result. We will get that answer. And Jennifer Counter has done just that. And Jennifer has been instrumental in my development of my credit on this side of the house, and also the strategy associated with it. I want you to understand that she's going to literally open up the business credit playbook to you. Now, not on our flyer, but I want you to know we have one of the big three credit bureaus that will be joining us with resources, information, and insight. So not only are we going to load you with the fundamentals from the experts, but we're bringing in one of the big three credit bureaus to show you and give you access so that you can monitor, manage, and do what you need to do to make sure that your personal and your business credit are moving in the direction that's going to meet your goals and your strategic plan. All right. So that's segment number 2. So if it's loaded like that, I need you to understand we're not playing games. And then the next thing I want to say this, I'm going to set it up like this. We have a speaker that's going to round out the house. And the reason why MM Washington is such a phenomenal fit for Wealth in Every Conversation is because, number one, visibility is one of our greatest assets. The ability to communicate your thoughts in a precise and a clear way that help others understand the value you bring or the idea and the thought leadership that you have is absolutely the key to your infinite growth. I'll say that. And MM Washington is a 2-time TEDxer, and she also will show you the way. So not only did she do it, she's my kind of woman. Not only did she do it, but she documented the process, created a system, and will show you how. And so we're bringing you resources that will put you in full activation, smart CEOs. This is a no holds barred, let's get it done and let's get there Smart CEO Summit. So 2024 is not a game playing year. We're hitting it hard, full throttle. We're in 5th gear. The turbo boosters are on, okay? I want you to understand. And so MM Washington is going to deliver in excellence and share with us the insight we need to understand how to leverage the TEDx platform, the TED platform, so that we can gain the visibility we need. But before you do that, you can learn how to really speak from a point of excellence in a precise and concise way that gets the message across in a platform that's been proven. And if you don't understand how to leverage access to a TEDx platform, we're going to talk about that. Because we don't just do things to do them. There should be strategy behind the movement. And if you're going to take the time to go through the rigor and understand how to deliver a TED Talk or a TEDx conversation, then I want you to understand that that is for your longevity. We don't do one and done. We want you to be in a position where that conversation is continued. And so MM Washington is a master at it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to bring her to the Smart CEO community. And she's thrilled to be here. I will tell you this, a sneak preview. On our first sitting, when I sat down with her, we were really meeting and greeting and having a meal. And I started talking to her, and I asked a question. And the question that I asked her, she looked at me and she said, "That's your TED Talk." And I thought to myself, I'm not trying to get my TED Talk together. I'm asking you a question. I'm trying to learn from you and get clear on what your thoughts are around this. She said, "No, that's your TED Talk, Kyra." And so she's the kind of person that can hear the language and then catapult you forward. And so she literally, we built it. We built my talk essentially in that moment. And we laughed about it because it's just what she does. She can hear the opportunity for conversations that build wealth and opportunity for others without a lot of challenge. And so I'm thrilled to bring them to you. So Monty, Jennifer Monty Hawkins, Jennifer Counter, M.M. Washington, they are leading the charge on wealth in every conversation. I can't wait to introduce you to our friends at one of the big three credit bureaus. And I definitely can't wait to introduce you to my business consultant, my banking business consultant, because we're about to do the thing. So we got the money in the room. We've got the access to money vehicle in the room. And we've got the visibility creator in the room. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. We're going to achieve it. And we're going to show others how to do it as well. So I want you to be, number one, I want you to be there. Number two, I want you to tell a friend. And number three, I want you to get excited, because this is just how the tip of the iceberg for the Smart CEO community for 2024. So our learning community is being developed. We're excited. The Smart CEOs private community literally will be where you go to learn. And so prepare yourself for an amazing digital library of information that will be available to you. And prepare yourself for the phenomenal and best in class accelerators that we're producing for you. As an architect of a tool, an accelerator tool that we've used with the city of Houston, with the SBDA, the Greater Houston Black Chamber, with JP Morgan Chase. As an architect and a brainchild behind those things, co-created with some partners. But I want you to understand, all we've done is made it better. All we've done is move from coming out of crisis into accelerating into a phenomenal space of growth. And that's what the Smart CEO community is about. So now we're excited about bringing all of the tools to you. We're also very excited about the Smart CEO Summit engagement resource kit that's going to come to you after the summit. So I'm trying to get you ready, get your mind right, so you can understand that it's going to be an engaging virtual session. Interactive networking will be happening. We're leveraging our technology to do it at a level and at a scale that is top notch. So we want you to expect even more from us. We're excited about the growth that's going to come to our Facebook community. We're excited about the growth and the access that you're going to gain inside of our private community offline. So I'm Kyra Rénel. I am thrilled to bring this to you, just like you're seeing this recording, this stream right now. On April 4th, you're going to be able to chime right in to the Smart CEO Summit. Will be taking place starting at 11 a.m. Central to 3 p.m. Central, right here. We want to see you. So until then, have an amazing day. Enjoy this resurrection weekend. And I absolutely pray that the best for you is right ahead of you. I'll talk to you soon.